All right, hello YouTube, hello. Whoop, whoop. It's me, Blue Scorpion, aka Jason, and I'm coming at you with a purchase I made from Saucony online, which is where lately I like to buy my sneakers because it's just easier without having to deal with the crowds, don't have to deal with the cashier. You have to deal with pulling your wallet out in public. Go online. You know what sneaker you want. Go online, purchase it, and buy it. If you have a favorite sneaker you like, and you know your size, you know it's comfortable, and that's what I did. Saucony, I find, is much easier to purchase online than it is to purchase, and it's backwards, of course, because I'm using the screen facing me, which is so annoying. I wish someone would come up with something to undo that. But anyway, I'm gonna unveil the sneaker I bought. These are the Saucony Bullets, which are a sneaker that I had a long time ago when I was living in Boston and working at the Kennedy Library. And these sneakers are very thin, very lightweight, before the whole lightweight sneaker movement. And, I really enjoyed wearing these sneakers because they really conform to my foot. My foot is naturally narrow. Not as narrow as it used to be because, I put on some weight over the years. But my foot has always been very narrow. So my feet are most comfortable in footwear that is fairly narrow. Wide shoes aren't very comfortable because my foot slides around and that creates friction and, calluses and things. So I remember even one time I put on a pair of Durangos, which are designed to be wide shoes, and almost tripped and fell on my face because the shoe was so wide my foot couldn't really balance in it. So that was wild. Anyway, this wasn't my first choice for a shoe, but they didn't have the color I wanted. The original color I had was sort of an aquamarine, and the style that I had was a little more vinyl than this has. So I'm going to show the shoe as it came. So it comes well wrapped, it's stuffed with the usual stuffing, so you kind of just take that and take it out. What I really appreciated was the fact that someone took the time to lace these up. Don't you hate when you go to the store, the shoes aren't laced up, you got to lace it yourself. The shoe salesperson is looking at you like you're crazy. Let me tell you, it wasn't always like that. When I was a kid and we went shoe shopping and you tried on shoes, they came out with just the lace strung in the front. You might see that in some shoe stores nowadays. But they only had the lace in the front and then tied, and then you had to do it yourself. And the shoe salesperson would lace it up for you nicely, make sure your toe fit, and, put your foot in and they pressed. And if your toe was right there, the shoes were too big. You didn't want that because, when you're a kid, your feet are going to grow. So if your toe was here, guess what? In 6 months, on the other side of the shoe. You don't want that. So that's back in the day. Today, you got to do it yourself. Apparently, I don't know if someone in a factory did this because the shoe came like this, pre-laced, or if they just did it in the store and said, let's ship it out like that. So it's pre-laced. It actually comes with 2-color lace, which seems to be a thing from some a lot of sneakers makers actually, which I think is pretty nice because you don't know if the person wants an all gray shoe or if they want a little, change it up, a little contrast. This looks really nice with the contrast. So I couldn't see myself just putting this gray lace in there because this isn't the best color in the world. But in my opinion, it's very versatile. It's a very clean color. Like I can wear this with, a nice jean and a button down shirt and look neat. The color's not going to jump out. And attract a lot of attention. So sometimes that's necessary for certain events. You don't want to draw a lot of attention to your foot. But this is very comfortable. I'm actually going to put my foot in this so you can see how comfortable it is and how it conforms to my foot. So let's see if I can get my foot up there. This is my toesies. Oh, I know he didn't put his foot on the table. Yes, I did. Guess what? It's my table. I can do it. So put my foot in there. And just so you can see how, I'm actually gonna, I don't know if I can change the camera. Let's see. see if we can angle this down. So if you can just see that, see my foot really moves with that really nicely. Right, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, no, I'm a weirdo. You're like, look, just why don't you videotape with the other side showing the shoe and then come back? I don't have time for that. You know, my hat's off to those people who are technologically savvy, have time to do all this video editing. We have no time for that right now. Maybe in the future, but it is what it is. So that was that. Look at that. For those of you who like to run, or, you know, sometimes you need to run for the bus, this is the kind of sneaker you want. Something that's going to conform, really allow your foot to flex, because hard bottom shoes that don't flex and just move like this can strain the sole of your foot. You know, you can pull the tissue there and you might feel a little pain. Not really good for the foot. So you want the foot to be able to move freely. That's the number one reason why I love these sneakers. Not great for the rain because of the fabric. It is sort of like a very soft suede-like fabric. It feels like that. Well, I think I messed the back up a little bit. I hate that little crease in the back. That's what happens when you don't put your sneakers on right. Let me see. Yeah, the other one's kind of like that. Okay, that means they did it in the store. Now, I like to get very creative with my sneakers. Really nice traction on the bottom too. I like to get really creative, so the lace, even though this looks neat, they're not going to stay like this. So I went online and tried to find a style of lace that I've never done before. I've done various stylings with lace that I found on just maybe like 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers I've had. It's fun, but it takes a lot of time. And this one I found, I gotta be honest, was a little annoying to do, but I liked how it looked on the shoe I saw. So I don't know if I'll keep it, but this is what it is. So this is the design that I found. And I like this because it's supposed to look like a little V coming up, you know, with the white coming over and then the gray. And then the other side is going to be the opposite. So you kind of get just sort of a pattern on both feet. So, you know, you guys can comment. Does that look okay? I don't know. It was really hard to get the lace to kind of sit down flat, but I figure, you know, you're going to be seeing the shoe from this perspective anyway. So it looks a little different from that angle. And then it does look a little different when I put my foot in there. When I put my foot in there, it kind of flattens out a little bit and looks really cool. So I think once I complete the other shoe and you have both of them side by side, you get to see like that gray pattern in the middle. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I see what you did there. Again, first time doing it. The chick I was following was moving super fast. Look, people, if you're going to do a tutorial video on something that you know is complicated, and if you know for yourself you did not learn how to do this thing in 1 or 2 days, please take your time in demonstrating what it is you're demonstrating. Don't move super fast. Pause in the video and show what you did. I mean, the girl was working and stringing, and her hand was all in the way. I couldn't see what she was doing, and I was just like, really, child? I gotta pause this video just to follow along. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm grown, I could pause the video, but still, make it easy for me. You know, I'm trying to get the 212, the 411, whatever it is, on what you're doing, and you're speeding along like Speedy Gonzalez. What's the race? What's the rush? You know, pause. Let me see what you're doing. You already got the finished product, so honestly, she could have just demonstrated, look, this is how you do it, and look at it, and you know what I mean. Anyway, that's just my rant for today. So that's it, Saucony. Again, this is the Bullet. They do have another style that's similar to this. I forget the name of it. It's pretty much the same design, but it doesn't have as low a profile as this sneaker. See how low that is? Well, you can't really see. Hold on, I'm sorry. That one has the tissue in it. See how low that is? I put the tissue back in this one also. So like, look, get it together, Sarah. You're doing a video. We ain't got time for this. We got kids to feed, you know. Anyway. See how low that is? I really like that, again, because the way the shoe is designed, There's no my foot rubbing against. There's nothing pressing on my foot. It really just goes with my foot. You know, some sneakers get bulky in the middle, and they do this weird thing where the front presses on the, you know, that big ball on the top of your foot where your big toe is. So this doesn't do that. This is why I like it. I like that low profile. My foot's not jostling all around in the sneaker, so this is really cool. The other one though kind of comes up a little bit more, so you get a higher profile. So check it out. The other thing about shopping for sneakers online on the manufacturer's website is you get a sale. So I actually got these on sale, which is the other reason I bought them, because the ones I originally bought, I think I got them on sale also, but I love them so much I was willing to pay full price. So when I got on, you know, I saw the other ones first with the high profile and I was ready to get those, but I was like, eh. Then I decided to look around the website a little more and I found these and I was so happy. I bought them immediately. I would have bought 2 pairs, but unfortunately it was this black and white. And I mean, if you've seen one black sneaker, you've seen them all. So didn't like them that much enough to get black and white. So I'll get this. I did leave a comment. Hopefully you guys get a different color. Whatever. So next time, please stay tuned because I'm going to be unveiling a really cool product. I don't know if you guys know what a romper is. I've never heard of a romper, but I'm sure everyone pretty much knows what a jumpsuit is. Jumpsuit or jumper. We call them jumpers when I was a kid, but some people call it jumpsuit. Jumpsuit or overalls. You know, overalls are kind of like a one-piece thing where you got the pants and the thing with the painters to kind of protect the body from paint splashing and with the little loops coming over. A jumper is kind of like that, but you get a full top. These rompers are like a jumpsuit, but they're shorts instead of pants. So I bought a jumpsuit and a pair of rompers from this company called Romper Jack. Gonna be unveiling that next. It's really colorful. I actually have it here, but I don't want to give you guys too much of a video to watch because, you know, when I watch some people's videos, I'm like, all right, 10 minutes is up, fast forward or whatever. I don't have time to sit through all this. So just give you a little something to think about or talk about. And any questions, please comment. I'll be happy to answer. Any feedback, I'll be happy to answer also. All right? Guys, have a wonderful day.